What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan2000 with yet another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute. All the latest Jamiroquai news in less than 1 minute. And today's episode will be yet another roundup episode of all the latest news for the week of May 21st. So let's get right into it. You might have noticed there wasn't a roundup episode for the last maybe about 2 weeks because Jamiroquai news has been very, very sparse. But got some news for you today, so let's get right into it. Starting off recently, the last 2 weeks, the Yamaha YouTube channel did an interview with Jamiroquai producer and sound mixer Rick Pope, basically with Rick Pope talking about the Yamaha mixing board that is currently being used by him and the other tech people for Jamiroquai's live performances for the Automaton tour. Also, there was a very funny video that came out from the GQ comedy website. Basically, it was a skit of everyone knows The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. It was basically The Rock doing a comedy skit, him doing all these different film roles that were being spouted at him by his agent, and one of them just happened to be him doing Napoleon Dynamite and Napoleon Dynamite 2, or basically him just dressed as Napoleon Dynamite dancing to Jamiroquai's Canty. It was actually very, very funny and very, very lighthearted, so be sure to check that out. Also over the last week, shoot. Just have to fix my settings, sorry. Also over the last week, Jamiroquai was supposed to be playing at the Casino de Paris in Paris, France for a private gig, but it ended up getting delayed the day before due to what was being reported as medical circumstances. It would turn out that later the next day, it was JK of Jamiroquai, the lead singer, had gotten injured somewhere on his back, and had to be and basically had to go to the hospital to get treatment. And this was the reasoning for the Casino del Paris gig that Jamiroquai was supposed to play during that week being rescheduled to June 12th. So fans that have won tickets for this concert for Jamiroquai, they will be accepting the tickets from the May date to June 12th. So be sure to keep those tickets, or get ready to go to that gig on June 12th. But JK would be the JamiroquaiHQ account on all the social media outlets would end up putting out a 40-second video of JK in a hospital in a hospital bed talking about what happened. Basically, he got injured at the venue, I guess while rehearsing, and then he ended up being issued to the hospital and had to have injections put in his back. Many fans did reach out, including myself, to wish JK a very speedy recovery and a get well after such a horrible-looking accident, whatever it was, on his back. But turns out that, according to Jamiroquai bassist Paul Turner via social media, thanks to my friend Diego from Facebook for reporting this news on the Automaton Facebook group, but it appears Jamiroquai's Automaton tour is back on track, and Jamiroquai will be the band themselves will be leaving for Tokyo on Monday, which will be tomorrow, which will be May 22nd. And next week is going to be a busy week for Jamiroquai because they are going to be starting the Asian wing of their Automaton tour with 2 tour dates in Japan and 1 in South Korea. The 2 Japanese dates will be taking place on Wednesday and Thursday, with the South Korean gig being on Sunday. So next week, expect a lot of coverage for these Jamiroquai gigs. And do not be surprised if JK is kind of limited in his physical performance on stage after this horrendous injury that he had prior to the Paris Casino del Paris gig. So JK may not be hopping and dancing and doing what he usually does during a live performance, but hey, we could be surprised. We could end up being wrong, but I would not be surprised if JK takes it easy in these performances. But exciting. I mean, this is a lot of concerts from Jamiroquai in such a short amount of time. Also, the Jamiroquai YouTube wing, the YouTube channels have been very, very active as of late. Specifically, the most interesting thing that happened was the original Jamiroquai official YouTube channel, which is one of 3 YouTube channels that Jamiroquai operates on YouTube. One's called Jamiroquai Topic, which is basically all audio rips of the entire Jamiroquai discography, which has been very active too. It's been bulk uploading, quite literally, audio versions of all the discography from Jamiroquai on one YouTube channel. So it's very interesting. Then there's, of course, there's Jamiroquai Vivo, which is basically the portal for all nearly 20 to 23 Jamiroquai music videos from over the last 25 years, so you can check that channel out on YouTube if you've never seen any of the music videos. Also, as I said, the core Jamiroquai official YouTube channel is now changed its name to the JamiroquaiHQ official YouTube channel. So this will probably end up being the primary Jamiroquai official YouTube channel as part of their social media ecosystem. The website of the YouTube channel, very interestingly, has been importing all of the recent promotional videos that have been on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. They've been importing all those little miniature videos over to the new JamiroquaiHQ official YouTube channel over the last 4 to 5 days. So if you've not seen any of those videos, they are currently up there. Basically, some of the videos are JK and the band thanking fans on before the Roundhouse gig about Jamiroquai's album Automaton going #1 in over 60 European nations, and a bunch of other little miscellaneous videos from rehearsals at the Roundhouse gig to behind the scenes at the Las Sele Plele live gig. So cool little videos. I expect they will be putting their future social media related videos in promotion of the album and of the current Automaton live tour on that YouTube channel. So keep an eye on that channel for soon more updates of what's happening with the band Jamiroquai and all of that. On the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel front, over the last 2 weeks, or actually I believe it was last week, the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel hit a milestone of getting over 300 subscribers. Thank you everyone on YouTube who have been enjoying my videos and been subscribing and watching all the videos and leaving, even better, positive YouTube comments, because YouTube comments that are very positive are very, very hard to find on YouTube these days. And I love all the comments that I've been getting because of my Jamiroquai Top 20 YouTube series and my recently rounded up favorite Jamiroquai B-sides and non-album tracks YouTube playlist series. I enjoy making these videos, and I just even enjoy more that people are enjoying the videos and are interacting on those videos. So thank you very much, everybody. As for also very interestingly happened over the last week was the JamiroquaiHQ Twitter account actually retweeted a upcoming vinyl sale of the HMV record stores in the UK. It's going to be called HMV Vinyl Week, and it's very much like the Record Store Day holiday that we recently had, and Jamiroquai had put out an exclusive 10-inch clear vinyl Automaton single on the UK version of Record Store Day, not the US. But it appears that HMV is now one of the latest store chains in the UK to be embracing the current craze of vinyl records, and they're going to be doing an exclusive sale between June 9th and June 18th at all their HMV stores in the UK. JamiroquaiHQ Twitter account just happened to be retweeting this advertisement. Could this be an indicator that Jamiroquai could potentially have a Jamiroquai-related exclusive release coming out during this HMV Vinyl Week? Hopefully, if you go to the link at the site and register, they will be sending all the information about what exclusive releases will be coming out during the HMV Vinyl Week. So be sure to follow the link in the description of this video down below for further details. But as of right now, nothing has been reported about a potential, maybe another Jamiroquai vinyl single, clear vinyl release, or a limited edition release of Automaton. There's no information out yet about Jamiroquai's potential participation in this vinyl holiday for HMV stores in the UK. But if things change, I'll be sure to pass it on to all of you. But next week is, as I said, going to be a busy week on the live arena for Jamiroquai, so I'm going to be trying to do daily coverage of all the video, of all the best videos, fan pictures, and everything from these 3 tour dates for Jamiroquai in Japan and South Korea. So be sure to keep your eyes out on the channel for that, and of course on my Twitter, and of course on the Jamiroquai subreddit. Also during the past week, I did a few unboxing videos. I did the unboxing video of the recent Record Store Day clear Automaton vinyl 10-inch vinyl release, and I also did an unboxing video of the double gatefold Automaton album vinyl release, the double vinyl release. So be sure to check the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel to watch those unboxing videos. But so far, 4 unboxing videos. I'm skeptical that I'll be doing any more future unboxing videos because the only remaining Automaton release that is currently readily available is the limited edition release of Automaton on CD in Germany, France, I believe Germany, France, England, and Japan. But that release is identical to the mid-pack, limited edition mid-pack release that was put out by the Jamiroquai store. And so, yeah, there's no point in getting that if it's the same thing. So, yeah, those are basically all my unboxings for Automaton for right now until, God willing, a U.S. release date comes for this album. But I am having a strong feeling that they might be delaying this release in the United States and just sticking to import releases because it seems to be the cheaper route for them to go. So I can't speak for Virgin Yamai about this, and I know a lot of us, my fellow Jamiroquai American fans, want this album to be released here, and just keep having wishful thinking. That's all I can suggest. But for the time being, if you really want Automaton, order an import wherever you can, wherever you frequent. Also, we also got a little bit of news on how Automaton has been selling. According to a report website, Automaton, as of the week of May 10th, has sold over 200,000 copies worldwide. I would like to issue a correction about the actual digital sales. One of my friends pointed out that on the article, I thought what I mistaken for Automaton selling 20,000 digital copies was actually how many albums they sold that week. So it was 20,000 albums that they sold during the week of May 10th. So my fault, my bad on that one. Sorry for reporting that as it was reported. But yes, Automaton has sold worldwide over 200,000 copies, which is very, very good. Yeah, it seems like a bit of a weak sales, but you got to remember the whole music industry and the way they put music out and the way we're selling music is completely changed over the last decade. So small sales numbers are to be expected for some specific artists, especially when they didn't launch the album out in the United States initially, because the United States is still one of the biggest music buying marketplaces in the music industry. So hopefully when Automaton's released here in the United States and gets very, very good reviews and they go on tour, the album sales will show. So, fingers crossed again. But yeah, that's the album sales for Automaton so far. But as I said, Jamiroquai will be busy this coming week in Japan and in South Korea with 3 tour dates coming up. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely exciting. It's good to see JK coming back to the live arena, and basically, hopefully, the back injury that he had will only be minor. It will not be serious. It will not be recurring, and JK will be back to his great old spry self in the live performance. So, look forward to get everything I discussed in this Jamiroquai roundup for the week of May 21st. Is as always in the description of this video down below. So be sure to check all that out if you missed anything during the last 2 weeks, last 2.5 weeks actually. So be sure to check all that out if you missed any links and you need links to anything that I discussed in today's roundup episode. I will be starting a new series on Monday here on the channel. It may not be fully Jamiroquai related, but it is going to be my top favorite modern funk albums that were produced from 1999 through the 2000s. So that is going to be a 10-episode series starting on Monday after I've uploaded made public my #1 pick of my Jamiroquai Top 20 Countdown playlist series. So keep an eye on that, and also keep an eye on the channel for, of course, the daily Jamiroquai Minute episodes after the 3 live gigs that Jamiroquai are doing in Japan and South Korea for the latest live pictures, for the latest fan videos, everything related to this concert. And I'm sure they're going to be absolutely amazing gigs coming up next week. So get ready for a busy summer with Jamiroquai, at least on the live sets. So that's about it for right now, and I'll be sure to see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute, another JamiroFan Talks About, and a few more upcoming series, hopefully, here on the channel if I have time to record them and get them to fruition. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. Bye, everybody.